Wait. I have done 100 days of Duolingo Deutsch. Well, I've actually done a bit more than 100 days, but I'm doing an update video from the last video that I did on it, which was after 30 days, and I'm just going to talk about my experience and what I've learned or not learned and what I think of Duolingo now. Remember when I said something like, I made it to 30 days and I never actually recall it being like forced, or it didn't feel like work because I always wanted to do it. Well, that's pretty much absolutely not the experience that I had from that moment on. If I'm completely honest, I think my motivation for doing Duolingo every day slowly just went down, and then probably for the last 50 days, it's just been me doing it just to keep my streak going. And barely even making that. I mean, it uses up my streak freezes, which is something that you have if you miss a day. You have a certain amount of streak freezes that will keep your streak. They have definitely all got used up. It's just not something that I look forward to doing anymore. The fun has kind of gone. And not to sound really sad about it and depressing, but it's just not something I look forward to, and I just feel like it's a drag basically. In terms of what I have learned in German, obviously it's because I've not been doing it much every day. I've just been doing the bare minimum. I've not got very far in the tree, and meaning that I've not really learnt much compared to my first 30 days and these last days. It's not been a lot of progress, and I still don't feel like I can speak any German. I'm starting to see what the problem is with Duolingo, and its problem is you can't learn language just with Duolingo by itself, because I can go onto the app and I can do a lesson. I know what words mean what. I know what words fill the gap. I know how to pronounce stuff. If it came to a real life conversation and someone said something to me, I'd probably not be able to reply, or maybe not even understand what they're saying, because you wouldn't normally be filling in blanks if you're in conversation in real life. So I think that's where I'm starting to see the problem. It's okay for getting vocab, I guess, because I would recognize words, but it doesn't really help for conversational speaking, which is what I would probably primarily want to do. I'm not really interested in reading or writing particularly. In terms of what I can say, I really don't know. I think I would struggle. I would be able to put together some sentences if I wrote them down and rehearsed it and said it to you, but off the top of my head, it's really difficult for me to form a sentence. It does not flow at all. So going forward, I have actually set a plan, and I've started this plan where I will still do Duolingo just to keep my streak, but it's not really important if I lose it or if I stop doing Duolingo. Now I've moved on to using this resource called Nico's Weg, which is, I've heard a lot of recommendations about it, and it's basically a kind of a series that you watch and you answer questions off it, and I can definitely see why that's more beneficial, because first of all, you see that language used in conversation in real life situations. I'm gonna finish Nico's Weg, and I do about 20 minutes every single day. So I'm gonna start a streak on that basically and see how that goes, because I just think Duolingo is not it anymore. But since I was tracking my progress with it, I can do another video tracking my progress, just learning German in general, because it's really damn difficult. Please share if your experience was like this, because I was so excited at the beginning when I was doing Duolingo because it's easy, but when it actually gets to difficult things or you start making bigger sentences, you just get lost. You really just don't pick up anything anymore, and I want to know if that's your experience as well with Duolingo, for any languages even. And if you did have that experience, what did you do after realizing that, and how did you like actually begin to learn the language for real? I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know if you want an update to this, but I'll see you next time.